Let's get this started. And don't think because my voice is like this that I'm not calm, because it's not that. It's not. Not today, mofos. Not today. Not today. Not today. I know everyone's got their notifications because I'm on my other channel on there, and I know if I've got my notifications, every motherfucker has. So they can either choose in the next 10 seconds or not whether to watch me or not. If not, then it's all good. I know where I stand in it. But yeah, I found a story this morning. I was going through my, normal shit that I do. And I couldn't believe what I found. I'll shit you fucking now. I'm going to wait for YouTube to do what they do best. Sorry, then I'll be waiting forever. Sorry, people, I'm going to take that back. I'm not going to wait for YouTube to do what they do best, because they do that every day. Rob, motherfuckers. While I was licking paedophiles. In it, YouTube, stick to what you're good at. Shut the fuck up. Stick to what you're good at. Birds of a feather flock together. So how is everyone today? We've got a subject that we're going to be talking about, but I'm not going to talk about it because this is a live show until everyone gets in. And when people give me more likes, I don't know why people come in and then they're just sitting there for fucking... If you're in someone's show for like 10 seconds, press the fucking like or just fuck off. Obviously, you either like it or you don't. You know what I mean? If you're watching for more than a bit, then you like it. You're intrigued. You want to know what's going on. And then if you think it was shit at the end, then you can unlike. As you see your way out. Bye-bye, Felicia. You know where I'm coming from. That's called brains, but I know brains is lacking everywhere. Just saying. You're right, J Bills. I'm your name. Are you the only one that's pressed like? Did you press like? Or is there someone in the background? I only want people to press like on this because this one's an important subject. And normally, I do celebrity news on here. I talk about the royal family and celebrity news on here, on this channel. And on the other one, that's where we go, a bit deeper into conspiracies and other things like that. You know where I'm coming from? Or my personal life, which everyone likes to fucking chat about online. Yeah, just type in my name. You'll see about 5 million different people making money off my name. They love it. And the fame. But anyways, apart from that bullshit. Mr. T, how are you? Apart from that bullshit, yeah. Now, you lot all know why I started this shit channel. And I'm still keeping it running. I don't know why. I genuinely don't know why I'm keeping this channel running. I do. This is where Shamz does care. I do care. It's because, you know what? I was brought up in Jamaica. And I come to England when I was 7 years old. Adopted out. Not in a bad way, like, my parents didn't want me. It's like a tradition, you know what I mean? They send people over. The Irish done it back in the days, the Italians, the Mexicanos, you know what I mean? The Chinese, the Japanese, the Koreans, the Jamaicans, the Asians, the Africanos, we all done it. So, yeah. And I like the culture that I was brought up in because it taught me a lot. Not just about I was brought up with the Jamaican culture, which is very loving and giving. And, I had the nice Caribbean son. I was only young. And I was the youngest of 14. So, you know what I mean? It was really... My brothers and sisters use me as a little trophy. My brothers, so they can get, girl, the little girlfriend. And my sisters to play mom and dad. Do you know what I mean? But Mr. T, don't channel or else I will put you on a fucking ban, okay? Yeah. I don't know people coming in channel trolling it. There's no need for it. We don't have that shit on here. And if you actually look up all my other fucking all my videos and that, you'll know I'm not the fucking bitch to piss off. I don't give a fuck about YouTube or the fucking numbers like that. I give a fuck about keeping my community. I don't get paid off here. I've been in the naughty corner since before COVID. I don't get paid to get hate or to get people acting like retards. Do you understand that? Hi everyone coming in. Don't forget to smash the like and all that shit. So yeah, I was born in Jamaica. I came to England when I was 7. And you know what? There wasn't really much racism in England, like I say. There was, obviously, there's racism everywhere you go. It doesn't matter. There's sexism, there's colorism. That's racism within your own colour, if you don't know what that means. And best believe, I had racism within my own colour. Sometimes I was too dark, too black, too Jamaican, too English. I should have been more Jamaican, even though I was born in Jamaica. You know what I mean? I couldn't tick no fucking boxes with anyone. And I did find a lot of white people accepted me, a lot of Asian people accepted me, and very few blacks. And I went abroad, and it seems like a lot of black people abroad accepted me more than the black people over here. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with English, but you know, they seem to try and have a thing where they have to try and prove a point that they're the blackest of the black. Even though not one of them have caught a fucking plane. They haven't even been out of the town. And they've got the cheek to tell me he's travelled all around the fucking world about my fucking self. But, you know, that's another fucking thing. You can't really educate stupid. If you know where I'm coming from. So anyways, as you all know, I moved to London in my teenage years because I could. And I met a fucking rich man. And I could. Yeah, I ran away. Because that's what you do. And then you find out that the rich man's a fucking woman beater, so you run away again. I'm sweating. I ain't long out the shower. I've had to sort out so much shit this morning. Don't understand. All week. This man's waiting outside my yard for some reason. I'm just wondering what the fuck's he sitting on the wall for. Like, it's his yard. But you know, I'm doing a live show. I ain't going to be kicking off. My son's here. And my daughter's still asleep. Anyway. I started this YouTube channel because of Meghan and Harry on the royal sector. Meghan being mixed race, she's got a black mom, that's Jamaican, and a white dad. Now, that's the same as my children. I'm from Jamaica, and their dad's white, English. Meghan's granted American or whatever, but you know what I mean. And then, you know, she went with a white one. Ginger nuts over there. Hazard. Handbag, Harry. And we forgave him for a lot of his sins, didn't we? When he was saying nigger, when he was saying packy, when he was looking down at the white people. You know what I mean? You're right, Enigma, I'm your name. When Harry was looking down at all that, we forgave him. When he wore that Nazi, is it Nazi suit? I don't say that word often because quite obviously I'm not interested in it. But you know all that. We forgave all that shit. But you know what? I thought fair enough. Like, there's racism that's been around the world forever. And the whole point in starting this was because I wanted to say to my daughter, look at Meghan and Harry, look, it's a princess that's mixed race, you know, nearly black. She's got a white dad like you and a black mom from Jamaica. And, you know, rare. They've accepted her and, you know what I mean, the world's going to change. Stupid me. Stupid over here. I should have known fucking better. I don't know if this was some pre-planned fucking shit between Meghan and Harry or the Illuminati or the fucking royal family. For, you know, because all the fucking world's a stage, isn't it? I've been saying it. It seems like Candice Owens loves to fucking, I don't know what the fuck I was watching, but every time I say something, Candice seems to be copying it. I might just drop some nuggets in, Candice, just for you to copy even more. But anyways, like I did say last week, all the world's a stage, and you have to say that word for word, a few things verbatim. Even about your best friend, Trump. But anyways, this ain't what this show is about. And I want YouTube, because the title quite obviously tells you what the fuck I'm going to be on about. Right. That's not what I want to say. So when I woke up this morning, I couldn't believe it. I thought that this race bullshit. I thought everyone had woke up. I was naive, as usual. I'm always naive. I always believe the Billy bullshit that I believe the best in people without realising how ratchet people can be. How fucking evil people can be. Now, you got these retards in America, and I can't believe Trump he's talking about the Israelites. It's nothing to do with him. Britain's nothing to do with you. France is nothing to do with you. Why are you phoning up Candice Owens, chatting about fucking France and the fucking French president, whether the French president's wife has got a cock or not? That's nothing to do with you, Trump. You're saying it. You're saying bullshit to the media so you can get deals to satisfy your needs, just to say you're the best. What kind of legacy is that? Then you're hanging around with Epstein, you fucking women, allegedly. Like, how many women have come out saying that you took their virginity at the age of like 13 and 14, 15 and that? You're going to sue me because I said 13 years old. You're going to say, well, that was wrong. She was actually 14. You don't give a fuck about the kids in Gaza. People keep talking about Palestine and the Israelites and all that and blaming each other. Why don't you blame the fucking government? Why are you blaming each other? Why are you hating on people? And then the immigration, people coming over from different countries. Well, hold on, America. Hold on. America, what did you do? Because the American people, you are so fucking, like, a lot of white people, you're so fucking white, you don't even know what supreme is. So after you've took over every fucking colour and you've segregated everyone, what the fuck are you going to do? Segregate yourself. So I'm going to show you a little clip. It turns out that we're going back to the 1950s, allegedly. The 1950s, this has happened for years. This hasn't just happened with white people segregating. This has happened with black people segregating. This has happened with Asian people segregating. This has happened with a lot of people. I don't know why people are just making it like it's just fucking white people. But the fact is, America is run by a white man. It's a big country. And we all know that Trump is a fucking racist cunt. He likes to fuck the black pussy, but he likes to look down at the fucking black pussy also. Like a lot of white men that I know, they just see us as novelties. And that is the fucking truth. A lot of white men I talk to, they don't fucking want nothing to do with me after. It's just, oh yeah, it's a novelty. Oh, I went with a black. That's all it's about. Everyone's a novelty. I went with the midget, I went with the ginger, I went with the this, I went with the that. Now let's just tell the fucking truth, because I ain't that bitch that's going to sit there fucking licking arse. I'm going to tell you exactly how it is. And a lot of white men only go with fucking black and Asians and that. as a novelty. That's all it is. You ain't got no fucking respect for us. None at all. And you know where you can tell when the fucking argument ensues and your true colours show. But anyways, I digress. I was watching a show this morning and I couldn't believe it. And you lot can wait because I'm not gonna fucking stop until I fucking find it because it was literally this morning. Is this it? No. I will go through every fucking stream until I find it. Or else I'll just type it in because I don't know why YouTube keeps deleting these things. As soon as people find something and it gets traction, YouTube tries to delete it. And I don't know why they're doing that. That's a bit fucking weird, isn't it? Is that just me or is that a bit weird? You're right, Tony. How are you? Sorry, I didn't even say that, babes. What? Uber. Right. I'm not going to stop until I find it. I'll shit you fucking now. You know what he keeps doing? Showing the same things over and over and over again. Why is he doing that? Why does he keep showing the same fucking things over and over? He done it the other day when I was trying to show something on him and it was like not showing nothing. It was deleted everything I wanted to show. It's like this motherfucker's listening to me. You know what? I'm just going to type it in because I ain't got time for it. What's he doing? Does he not know he's looking a bit fucking weird? Yeah, this is one. I'm just going to have to play this one and I couldn't really give a fuck. 160-acre settlement in the Ozark Hills for white people. I can't believe they've deleted it, that video that I wanted to show you. You see? What I've been up to, trying to get my life back together, babes. If he leans on that brick, yeah, it's going to drop and I'm going to fucking drop that brick on his fucking, I'll shit you know, I'm going to nut him. I didn't know my road. I didn't know my house was a garage. Oh shit, you know. I'm just waiting for him to drop that fucking brick and I'm gonna lose my fucking absolute ape shit. Anyways. Let me just take the thingy off here. Yeah. I thought I'd do a natural as well, people. Because why not? Do you know what I mean? So I was listening to something and it says a black activist is melting down. This was not what I was listening to. That was not what I was listening to at all. But you know what? Let's just fucking listen to this because this is the only story that they've got on it. This is the only story they've got on it. You couldn't make this shit up. There's something going on right now. There's an arrest going on with Trump.
Has founded a 160-acre settlement in the Ozark Hills for white people only, and it's called Return to the Land.
Listen to this. You couldn't make it up.
A group of white supremacists has founded a 160-acre settlement in the Ozark
Hills. I've got to make it like hear properly because this is like some fuckery shit. So a bunch of white people have started up a land. Yeah? In Arizona. Nah, where is he? He will tell you because I'm interested. I was telling you, like, I only found out about Sundown City or some shit like that. That's where black people in certain parts, obviously in the spastic part, you know, where they've got all the fucking caravans and all that shit. You know, the outer back part that nobody goes to, that shit part in America. Where all the spastics, they all fuck their cousins part. Well, apparently, all their cousins and the backwards people, they want to build their own land where it's only white people living there, which is it's all good. It's all good. Because you know what? I've got an argument for both sides, for blacks and white. While white people should love the idea and black people. While white people should hate the idea and black people. I've got an argument for all sides. So you lot, listen up and be realistic about this and tell me what you think. As long as you're not rude to anyone on here, don't think that your thoughts. If you think it's a good idea, tell me. I probably, you know what, halfway through I probably did. But I don't know. Because you know what, you open up a can of worms. Segregating people, like, I don't know if I'd have put a black cat all together. Do you know where I'm coming from? And all the ginger cats all together and all the Siamese. But then again, do you want a Siamese mixing with a ginger cat? Do you want a tiger mixing with a lynx? Do you know where I'm coming from? But then, if there was mixing together, is there any problems or the fighting? That's another thing, innit? So, I'm trying to get this connected. So you lot can hear it. And you lot, if anyone's coming into my show and you've never been here before, this is what we do. I haven't got time for no pre-planning. I'm a mom. I'm a woman. I'm a mom and I'm a human being. I haven't got time for that shit.
And it's called Return to the Land.
Just fucking put it on.
2023 by two men named Eric Orwell and Peter Cizare, and it explicitly bans Jewish people, LGBTQ individuals, and anyone who isn't a white Christian of European descent.
Seriously? Is it that fucking hard? It's the stupidest gift I've ever had.
Town in the state of Arkansas that is for whites only. No Jews, no Muslims.
It's in Arkansas. You couldn't make it up. Fucking Arkansas. Arkansas? I had a friend then. She wasn't racist. I hope.
Has founded a 160-acre settlement in the Ozark Hills for white people only, and it's called Return to the Land.
Return to the land.
By two men named Eric Orwell and Peter Cizare, and it explicitly bans Jewish people, LGBTQ individuals, and anyone who isn't a white Christian of European.
The banning If you're not a Christian, so don't think this is for all you whites. Don't get happy. Yeah, all you KKKs out there. Yeah, sit down, shut up. Because any KKKs listening, it's time for you, blood. Don't get happy. You're segregated too. Because they're sitting there going, don't want no Jews. They don't want no rainbow crew. So all you A, B, C, D, E, F, G, LMNO, Q, P, D, LGBTQ3, 1.com. Bye. Hashtag trees, hashtag I'm a fucking cat, hashtag I'm a dog, woof woof. Better walk over there on that tree, because you're not welcome there. Now I'm thinking, yeah, they're saying all this. Now listen to me. I might as well play it.
Is founded a 160-acre settlement in the Ozark Hills for white people only, and it's called Return to the Land.
Return to the Land.
2023 by two men named Eric Orwell and SEGREGATION, and it explicitly bans Jewish people, LGBTQ individuals.
If I was to return them to the land, it would probably be in a different way to what they expect. You know what I mean? It probably would be not what we want. People, Lola, Tony, can you ban anyone that comes on here that mentions NEO, or the mention Sky Church? Anyone that mentions that, any racist words, ban them. Just ban them. I don't even want them on ever again. They bring negativity. These people like negativity. They've got demons in their souls, and all that carries bad spirits. Yeah, thank you. And I'm thriving. I want my team to thrive. I don't make enough money for hate. And I shit you fucking not. I'll stab these bitches up with a fucking pen. Jokes. If they was in front of me right now, I don't know what I'd do. That's why, you know, it's good to be keyboard warriors, isn't it? Until people know your address. And then people will watch you for a long time and see what the fuck happens. People need to be fucking careful about what they're doing, yeah, because it's a dog-eat-dog world out there. And you know what? Sometimes there's nutcase bitches like me that's worse than you. That's all I'm fucking saying. So I'll carry on thinking that your church crew and all the spastic crew is going to fucking stick up for you. That shit doesn't happen. Not in my land. I'm on here talking real news, talking about real life. And these fucking spastics are getting in their feelings again. Do you understand why the world does not revolve with normality? Because people get in their fucking feelings. Unreal. So anyways, I'm just going to play these.
Isn't a white Christian of European descent.
So some white people...
White supremacists has founded a 160-acre settlement in the Ozark Hills for white people only, and it's called Return to the Land. It was set up in 2023 by two men named Eric Orwell and Peter SEGREGATION, and it explicitly bans Jewish people, LGBTQ individuals, and anyone who isn't a white Christian of European descent.
So some white people have decided that they only want to live amongst other white people who can prove European ancestry. They set up a small town in the state of Arkansas that is for whites only. No Jews, no Muslims, no gays, and definitely no non-whites. And obviously, the mainstream media is absolutely outraged by this, despite the fact that we've seen these kind of things before with other groups of people.
Yeah, but you know, I'm not really
We're
interested.
looking to get amenities on the land. We
I
want
want to
to
hear what some people are
have a
saying.
black husband. I teach each other every time he would leave out for work or just to go to the store or anything. I would have a sense of anxiety just from watching everything that we've been going through lately with the pandemic and watching our black men being murdered.
You had anxiety over the pandemic. And people for fucking real. Like, shut the fuck up, bitch. I had anxiety over the pandemic. I don't even have anxiety if I was driving through the sundown town. If I was driving through them fucking Kansas, Arkansas, all them fucking towns, yeah, knowing that my petrol's gonna run out any minute. Number one, I bring gas. Number two, I bring about fucking 5 million fucking bullets and about 500 fucking guns. Probably about 10 with me, yeah. They're all the same colour, that's why I'm on the team. And I shit, you know, the first fucking person that I saw, yeah, they even fucking moved around. You're getting done. God strike me fucking down, I'll fucking shoot you in the head straight away. The head, and I'm hoping someone else will shoot you in the fucking heart. I don't risk shit. People are dumb. Do you know what I mean? Now, the black, what you got to say about black people is, you got this white society. They've bought thousands of, how much acres of land they've bought? Have a listen again. Because I don't know why people are going on like this is something new. This ain't new.
For white people only, and it's called
Well,
a group of white supremacists has founded a 160-acre settlement in the
is it
Ozark
supremacists?
Hills for white people only, and it's called Return to the Land.
Is it supremacists? Because talk about the ghetto. I've been in places in England where only Asians are allowed, only blacks are allowed, only whites are allowed. There's segregation in a lot of places. Then they've got ones where only LGBT3, the gays and the lesbians are allowed. So it ain't even about colour in some places. Some places I'm not even allowed in because I haven't got enough money. Some places you're seen as too posh. And that's ridiculous with me. So these people have gone around buying acres of land. Now you've got a question. What is Trump doing about this? Do you remember Sandy Shore back in the day in Africa when they had segregation and they wanted her, yeah, to do something, they wanted her to not sing to any black people in Africa. She refused to do it, took her shoes off and started singing. Son of a preacher man. Fair play to her. Now there's a few white people that will stick up. There's a few white people that know the reality of history. The white men that run the fucking world, yeah? Not just white men. You have got Chinese, you've got the Indians, you've got a lot. The media only seems to be portraying Illuminati as the black, Bule, and the white Illuminati. Why aren't they talking about the rest of them? And then why don't they talk about where all the road leads to? Paedophilia. So now Trump, who is running the country for a second time, he's running the United States. How many presidents have run in the United States? Twice. Name me. And there's already places. We already know about the KKK. We already know about the Sunday. This is 2025. And we've got places in US of A. You're taking money off black people, Mexican people, and any other fucking persons of colour. What if they're white and they've got a fucking tan? Because you know a lot of white people, they do want to be black. So what if they're orange like you, Trump? What's going to happen? What if they started talking like your wife, Melania? Oh, I didn't know, look at that. What are you going to do then? Every sundown people going to shoot her. But then again, I know a lot of separate countries and towns, separate places, states and that, and places in certain states where white people can't go, where Asian people can't go. Even Asian people, fucking racist, where they won't allow black people in. Do you know what I mean? And all this, you got to question yourself. When is it? What age did you grow up thinking, I don't like that colour? What age did you grow up thinking that you was superior to any other colour but yours? What age did you grow up thinking that whatever religion was indoctrinated in you or whatever path you followed, everyone else had to follow it? What age did you decide for that? What age did you think that you was better than everyone? Because this is a world that we are living in. This is what God warned us, yeah. That we get above our station. We get above ourselves. Now we've got white people sitting there saying they don't want nothing to do with any colour. Now I want to know, in like just talking about genetics, let's talk science, for example. In science, yeah, there's black people that have had white children. They're called albinos. There are white people that have had black kids. Yes, it does happen. It does happen. In DNA, it can be a throwback from years before. Do you know what I mean? So when that happens and they're in this little segregated town, are they going to drown the babies like they did back in the day? Or are they going to give them away in adoption for us to look after because they don't want that? What are they going to do with these throwbacks? Because that is going to happen inevitably. What about when the women go on holiday and have a baby, or the men, because you know DNA, when the men are spunking up us black women and us Asians and that, you know, the mixed race ones and every other ones, Mexicanos, you know, every colour, natives. What are they going to say? When the DNA comes back saying you're the daddy. Because we all know that we're your little secret, you know what I mean? Fantasy. Then here's another question to ask. While they're doing this segregating town, are they, because these people, they like to segregate themselves, but now they've been introduced to culture since they kidnapped all of us. Now they've been introduced to culture. They want our recipes. I don't want none of these people living in that town to be cooking no Mexican food, no Chinese, no Indian, no Japanese, no Korean. Yeah? I don't even want you cooking Irish food. Don't cook no fucking Italian food, nothing. Because them kind of Europeans ain't mixing with you, blood. They're not mixing with you. The Roman gypsies and that. Don't fucking cook their food. Do you understand me? Don't cook Scottish food. Don't cook the Welsh. We don't mix. We don't mix with that kind of culture. So you stick with what you're good at. Go and boil your fucking chicken in the water. And don't season it, all right? And go and get your food poisoning. And then don't forget to grow your own chickens and your own eggs and your own plants, because don't come to us. Don't be eating our fucking fruits. Wherever the fruits come from different countries, don't be fucking having it. Don't be having avocados. Where's that come from? It didn't come from America. What fruits is America like naturally? Where did all the fruits come from? I'm being serious. All these fucking people, yeah, all these white people that want to segregate yourself. Segregate yourself. When you go in hospital, don't forget, half of the medication that you're taking was made by black or Asians or Mexicans or Chinese or Indian people. Don't be taking our medication. Go and fuck off and make fucking own. Don't come to our hospitals. Don't go on our planes. Don't go on our buses. And everyone, like one woman did say on the video, a bit good business advice. They don't want none of us mixing with them, sullying their fucking blood. Because these people, they've got nothing to offer. The only thing they've got to offer is their colour. They've got nothing to offer. All us, yeah. Every culture, doesn't matter what country you come from, we've got a lot to offer. These white Americans, yeah, that was actually born there, they've got nothing. Like the actual rich ones, they've got nothing to offer. There's a lot of white American people that have got a lot to offer, that understand about culture. So I'm telling these people, do not be using, no, don't have nothing. Don't be using our fucking peppers. Don't use none of our fruit, nothing. Do you understand me? Grow it in your own sector. Fly your own fucking planes. Get your own trains. And when you come back into our land, I think we should be charging you taxis. Because you don't want to be around us, so I don't want to be around you. Why the fuck? If someone doesn't like me, I'm not going to say, like, you know, be around them. So if you don't want to be around me, I don't want to be around you. But if you want to segregate yourself from us, that's okay. But this ain't back in the fucking day where you rule because of your fucking colour. Remember that fucking shit? Now, as a black fucking woman, yeah, that's got a bit of power. I will fucking tell you, that shit is never going to fucking happen. Ever. So if you want to come back to our land, remember, you want any of our produce from anywhere, I don't give a fuck, yeah? Even the European produce, you have to pay for it with your white privilege card. Get your white privilege card out. And all them black people that are sitting there moaning about it, what the fuck are you moaning for? He's moaning that white people won't leave you alone. You moan that white people will leave you alone, but now you're moaning because they've got their own separate land. Leave them to me. Because one thing I did notice was when it was Black Lives Matter and you was making all your black brands, that's only for black people and black businesses and black this and black that. Don't you think that comes across to be fucking racist too? You're right, Feature, I'm your good. Don't you think that comes across a bit racist too? Like I said, I will cover all bases. I will say it every motherfucker, yeah, because as I'm seeing it, I'm like, what the fucking kind of world am I living in? I just wanted to be a human being. I didn't want to see myself as a woman, as a English, as a Jamaican, as a black, as a, you know what I mean, as a 40-odd-year-old. I'm just a human trying to survive. And all I'm having is other human beings fighting against each other while the government is sitting there laughing at us, causing all this bullshit. And we're going along with it. So, you know, the white towns have segregated themselves. This ain't nothing fucking new. This has been happening for years. Now the black towns, you could say, in the ghetto, we segregated ourselves. You come to England, yeah. Down where I live, literally about fucking 10 minutes down the road, they're full of Asians. Every fucking house is Asians. There's probably about 2 white people. You go down there, it's full of black people. Do you know where I'm coming from? So haven't we all segregated ourselves in a way? And why have we done that? Is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? Well, all I'm saying is, if we're going to segregate ourselves and then these people are going to put rules on it, these white people are saying, I don't want no Jews, no Catholics, I don't want no Scientology. I don't even know what the fuck they're saying. All they want is white European Christians, whiter than the fucking clouds. Now I'm thinking, hold on, what if one of you gets a tan in in your own ground, because they're growing a town now, and this ain't the first one. They're doing it all over now. And while Trump is sitting there talking about support Israel and fuck the kids in Gaza, fuck the genocide. And he's getting involved. And the reason I give a shit is because I live in England. And England likes to lick the USA's arse. So the USA says something, China says something, the USA will do it. Then they go in a mood. Russia says something, USA does it, then they go in a mood. France says something, USA does it, then they go. The USA is like a fucking ping pong ball, a beach boy. It's a beach boy, depending on who's running it. They're all bitches, and I'll tell you for why, because they're all running a paedophile ring. But some of these presidents that have been running the paedophile ring ain't paedophiles. And that's the truth. But they know who he is. It's like Trump, he knows he's on the paedophile list. If we say allegedly in Trump, you want to sit there and sue everyone that is stating a fact. They're stating the fact that you went out and you was procuring women, girls, you was procuring children under the age of 16 that looked like your daughter, Ivanka. Did you not push your fucking wife, Ivana, down the fucking stairs and then, as a last laugh, bury her on the golf course that, fucking charging people for? And staging some fucking wins that you never won? Because everyone knows he's shit at golf. Why have you got golf courses? How many bodies are buried there? And then, why have you fell out with Hillary Clinton? Because have you got more on her than she's got on you? Is that why she's been subpoenaed? These are all questions that you lot have got to fucking ask. Because you know what? I'm not going to let none of this lie. And like I say, what do you lot think about white people? Let's just play it again.
Set up in 2023 by two men named Eric Orwell, a group of white supremacists is founded a 160-acre settlement in the Ozark Hills for white people only, and it's called Return to the Land. It was set up in 2023 by two men named Eric Orwell and Peter Cesare, and it explicitly bans Jewish people, LGBTQ individuals, and anyone who isn't a white Christian of European descent.
So some white people have decided that they only want
They want to give you a DNA test and shit like that. So that man sat there waiting outside my yard for how long, yeah? Like a fucking paedophile. Now he's seen that little white girl walking past. And he's just driving off. No one keeping an eye on that. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share, people. PayPal me if you do care, because I don't get paid for fucking breaking the news. I don't care if it's $2, £1. I don't care. Anything else. I do a lot of research and I think I deserve it. So yeah, they've got these people doing that. But like I said, a few years ago I found out that there was people that started a town where it was for blacks only. Now, isn't that the same difference? Isn't that racism as well? Now, how many of you can sit there and say that you're not racist? A lot of you will say, I'm not racist because I got so-and-so that's white and so-and-so that's black and Indian and all that shit. It doesn't mean nothing. Really, if you're not racist, you're not racist. I can talk about colour and laugh about it. But genuinely, deep down, I don't give a fuck about colour. I give a fuck about people. But what I have to do is discern that I have to sometimes put colour into context, and I have to put religion, whether it was brought up, all that shit into context, because that's what shapes a person. And then when you look at all that, what they've been through, you think, that's what makes them what they are. And sometimes you can forgive it, their ignorance, but other times you think, why would anyone sign up to live in a town where it's predominantly white? What have you got against anyone with a tan? How are you so indoctrinated that you can hate someone that's just because of their colour? That is very worrying. And the fact that Donald Trump is sitting there talking about the Israelites and saying if you don't support the Israelites and the Israel government who are killing off people secretly, that we're dickheads, everyone, and you're trying to drag Britain into it. Like, what the fuck has the Israelites got to do with any of this? Shouldn't you be concentrating on this? So he tells me that Donald Trump has got his wish. All he wanted was predominantly a KKK country where he's controlling it. Everyone looks like his daughter. He's a fucking weirdo doing genocide. He doesn't give a fuck about the American people. He's an absolutely disgusting fucking mess. And you know what? He's on meltdown. He's trying to portray the Bible times like, oh, let's move everyone to Jerusalem so we can all do it. This man is batshit crazy. And you know what? I can't wait for the downfall. Yeah, that I remember that clip where he was sitting there saying, oh, if she wasn't my daughter, I'd fuck her. Basically, that's what Donald Trump says. And you like, no, I've got the clips of all the fucking women. Epstein, I've got the mate. Who ain't got the Epstein list? We've all got the Epstein list. We all know what the list is. It's absolutely disgusting. And the fact is, it's like, you know, every time we're buying into things, like certain records and certain products, we're actually paying paedophiles. We're paying paedophiles. And I was thinking about it, truthfully, you know, when I was having a shower earlier, and I was getting dressed, and I was thinking about how I can, like, conduct this show, and I didn't want to write down nothing. I thought I just want to wing it. But I'm absolutely disgusted. And the more I do shows on it, the deeper I'm getting down the rabbit hole. Like the red shoes. You know about the numerology. We all know about all that shit. Do you know what I mean? When it's the devil worshipping, the blood drinking. These are the things that you'd have thought. If this was like the 90s or 1980s and we was watching this shit, we'd be like, this is like some Ghostbusters, Scooby-Doo shit. But it's reality. Now they're telling us as well that there's aliens coming in November. All the scientists try saying, oh, they're going to attack us. And when people were like, why are you trying to blag it? Because we already know that there's aliens living on the ground. We already know there's aliens all over the place. We already know they've been flying things. You, Elon, Trump, blah, to Mars and back. Nobody gives a fuck. The fact is, what are they hiding? Why are they trying to control us? Trying to control the narrative? And one thing, I don't give a fuck about people. It's about the narrative. You know, sometimes meditate people, because when you meditate, I guarantee you, the answers will come to you. Find something, ask yourself a question and meditate on it. Don't think too deep about real life. All these problems that they're causing, all these bills, these taxes and all that, they're doing all this. Like, you wake up, you're branded, like I said on my other show, oh my goddess one, you're branded. And then after that, they're indoctrinating you with a television. They use words to corrupt you. Words is a sword. Change the acronym. Every single thing, you know what I mean? Parents. What's the acronym to parent? Just change everything. Government, a lot. Just change every fucking word that they've installed in your head. Change it round. Let's just play that little game. And you will see what's really going on in society. It's a shame, really. I'm waiting for my washing machine to be done. Then I'm going to put the clothes on the dryer. I'm going to have my little sickle cell sleep. It's so hard knowing people around me voted for him and still support him. You know what it is, Sunshine? Sometimes, when you support someone, even though you know that they're wrong, you will still, because you don't want to come across as a fucking fool, you will adamantly support that person. Does that make sense? And, you will stand 10 toes down. And it's nothing to do with that you believe in them. I mean, with Trump, I'm not going to say that I don't believe in certain things that he's saying. I do. Same with Kamala Harris. Yeah. I mean, I'm in Britain right now. And Future, God bless her, she does a lot of hard work for me. And she's telling me that we're supposed to have a new vote. Now, I'm telling everyone in Britain, I would urge you to sign. There's a thing going on. Future, you know what? If you could put that up and sign it, I don't know if it's just all over Britain or if it's just England, but they want a new prime minister or just new fucking policies because this country's gone apart and people have had enough. Now, I recommend it's going to be harder in the US of A, and I don't think the US of A should have one president. I think for all five, how many time zones is there in the US of A? I think for all different time zones, you should have different presidents. Do you know what I mean? Because it's too much to control one big country like that. And that will be, feasible. But obviously, these people, they're like the fucking. I've noticed with Americans, they love the clout. American people love clout. They love to say, I'm the best at this. I mean, look at Trump. Instead of listening to his people, all he's like is, look what I've done, look what I've done. It reminds me of that fucking one that was stalking me. You know what I mean? Last month, and I had to get the fucking police on the fucking cunt. It reminds me of that one. You tell them to leave you alone and all that. You tell them what you want. They don't listen. You try to appease them. They don't listen. And to the point that you have to literally just fucking get in action. And the action that they want is for me to just sit there kicking off. Just so they can say, see, I told you so, she's not. That shit ain't never gonna happen. God strike me down, that shit is never gonna happen. If anyone wants to buy me dinner, please buy me dinner, because I'm fucking starving. But I'm telling you now, that shit is never gonna happen. I know, America is too big for one person to run it. Do you know what I mean? They should have different presidents in America. They ain't gonna do it because they want to keep you controlled. And to me, it's like, now we're all on the same level. We're all on the same page, in the same book, in the same library, in the same town, yeah? Yeah, we're all in the same book, same page, same library, same town. So now that we all know what's going on, our eyes are opened. The next step is what we're going to do about it. Because before I die, that is going to be my next step, a revolution. There's a few things I want to change. Children's, the paedophilia rule. If I say my real plans on here, I will not have a channel. But if anyone says me, you should fucking know what my plans are. Alright, I never will vote. I'll strike for a fucking vote to change. I will always strike. I don't know why I think everyone should do peaceful protest. I don't know. A TV license, why are we paying for it? There's a few things that I think that we should not be paying for. Number one, giving birth to kids. Fair enough. You should pay for milk because you could have breast milk. If you can't express it, give you free milk. Number 2, periods, we can't help it. Number 3, think any kind of illnesses. Yeah? And if they can prove that you've caused the illness yourself, like AKA, I don't know, you got wrecked or something happened, then pay for it yourself. But you know what? Things like cancer and that. When you've got to have cancer treatment, take time off work and you're 2 weeks, go back to work and you can't get to pay you because obviously you're dying. What do? And then when you're in hospital, they want you to pay for the stay, like, you know, for people to come and visit you and shit like that. I think, you know, patients, people, relatives of people that are in dire needs, they shouldn't be paying for shit like that. There's a lot of rules that I will be changing, but you know what? The government don't listen to their people, and they gaslight you. And the thing is, you fall for it because you're empaths. You need to stop being a bitch like me. I was an empath for 7 months. You lot told me to be nice. I was nice, and look where it got me. Fucked up. Am I ever going to be nice again? I'm a fuck. I'm back to boss bitch. You're right, Clover. I was just ready to go, babe. So shit, you know, I'm absolutely dying. My sickle cell, it keeps kicking in around this time. The hospital, sorry, the doctors told me I've got to go to hospital. So I was preparing to go, and then my son's fucking, I wanted one of the kids to come with. I need someone to come with me, basically. I don't want to go on my own. So I need to ask someone to come with me to the hospital. No lie. And I don't really want to be there. I want to go possibly tonight. And then hopefully be out by the weekend. That's why I've had another shower. I know, but Eddie might be working. Della's got her baby. I was going to ask my brother Stu. I saw our Tom yesterday. I should have asked him. I could ask Bash, but they'll be having their babies. It's just one of my kids, but the thing is, they've got plans, and I didn't think that the doctors would say to go to hospital. That's the only thing. I phoned them yesterday, and they said to phone up today, and then when I phoned up today, they was like, yeah, you have to go to hospital, and I was like, for fuck's sake. So yeah, I'm gonna go. It's nothing bad. Yeah, Lexi can go with me. I just don't want her sitting in the hospital for hours, like. And then the dogs are left on their own, and then she's got to travel back on her own if I've got to stay in. Do you know where I'm coming? So much to think about. It really ain't as easy as people think. I don't know future until I get there. But I got the bag ready. You never know with me. I plan to just stay for a day and then they fucking keep me for like fucking 4 or 5 days. So I've got to make sure I got like gas, electric, food in the house. Do you know what I mean? It's not like, oh, I can just go there. Well, fuck him. At least we've done the news, people. So yeah, that is what's going on. They said that they're building a WHYTE. And they don't want no one in it. I'm going to see how far this goes, what Trump is going to do about it. I doubt he's going to do very much. Because every time you ask Trump about something, he's always like, I didn't know, I heard it off the media. Is Meghan Markle or anyone going to say anything about any of this? Because she's always bagging on about people being racist, isn't it? I'm being serious. Where's all the black crew? Crickets. Where's Candice? Clover, I love the clothes that you chose. I spoke about it. I didn't show it, but I spoke about it on the Goddess channel yesterday. Check it out, last night's one. I like the live. But I'm definitely going before I crash because I have been up hours. And then I'm going to phone up a few people. I don't know what I need to sort out some shit. And then, because I wasn't going to go for a fucking couple of days. They're like, get yourself up there now. And I'm like, fuck that shit. Anyways, all my admins, I'll keep you all updated. If I don't answer, it's because I've crashed out. Yeah? Oh, I knew it now. I'll be alright. You're right, Matt. I'm off ski now, babes. Don't forget everyone to smash that like, yeah? The Minx is off ski. The Goddess is gone. I love you all. Like, subscribe, share. Don't forget, I don't get paid on here. Pay on me if you care. $2, $2. Thank you all my admins. Thank you all my first, seconds, and third.